Good morning, Mr. Wolfie. I am Dr. Wonky. I specialise in these canine sort of disturbances. Tell me why your doctor has sent you to see me.
Well, Dr. Wonky, I have the idea sometimes that I want to bark like a dog. So do you think it's that it's part of my genetic makeup where a dog's genes have got accidentally mixed up with mine?
Oh, this is a very strange one to me. But tell me, how did all this start?
Perhaps my father had an influence on his behaviour when we travelled from Rotorua to Hamilton or Auckland. We nearly always were stopped by a mob of sheep, whereby my father told me to hop out and shoo the sheep away from the car, and I might say with not much success, until I noticed that Drover sheepdog that would move the beast quickly with a snappy bark. I learned to copy their bark. This worked a treat, but over the years it became harder to stop myself barking at all sorts of things in strange places. Now a crying child in a bus is no joke on a long journey, but a bark from an imaginary dog soon brings quiet. Oh, do you have trouble with passing a power pole? He asked. Only when there's another dog sniffing at it, and sometimes it can bring out a growl. I wonder, do you like to chase a cat or two from time to time, Doc? Oh, do you have any preference for dog foods? No, I just can eat ordinary food, but tried a dog biscuit once when I saw it on Country Calendar. Well, the biscuit needed more sugar, in my opinion. But I do like to gnaw on a bone after they've used it in making bacon soup. Oh, that's good. Well, this is such an unusual case, so I might have to send you along with my notes to another specialist, Dr. Wagglework, who specialises in human canine behaviour. Hello, Mr. Wolfie. Do you have any problem with wanting to scratch your ears or roll over on the floor? No, none of these, Doc, but I do like to chase seagulls on the beach and do a bit of barking. That is a clear indication that you need a remedy. Chinese seagull feather tea, or in bad cases, boiled seagull head soup. That will stop the tendency for chasing the bird. Another thing of concern is you seem to be poking tongue out a lot of time and breathing fast. We might have to send you to another specialist, Dr. Lange. So you walk with me now to Dr. Lange, and we go to examination room, where he will check the tongue or for breath and any signs of lathering that some dogs have. Now, on the way to the doctor's rooms, you know, that crafty Dr. Wigglewop, dog's whistle in his mouth, and he gave a few commands that fortunately did not create any reaction from Mr. Wolfie. Now, on the way to Dr. Lange, they passed a room full of patients, and Mr. Wolfie had to comment on some of the antics that these poor patients were exhibiting. Gee, Doc, look at that lady. She's flapping her arms and shaking her shoulders and clucking like a chook. What's wrong with her? She eat too much sweet corn and want to lay egg for tea, but might have to bring in Nasty Rooster. Gee, Doc, look at that other man running around on all four limbs. What does he think he is? I just heard from other doctors that he imitates a Tasmanian devil, and he is always growls and shows teeth. Wow! What can you do to help him get back to normal? Sometimes shock treatment and laughing gas. with some Chinese acupuncture work a treat with some cases, while others are more difficult to get cure. Sometimes too much laughing gas cause people to think we are Giggle Factory. We now are at Dr. Lange examination room. You take seat and wait for him. Thank you.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Orphy. Just have a look at your notes. It would seem that you've been poking out your tongue a lot lately. So let's have a look. Poke out your tongue. Okay. Oh, your tongue is covered with seagull's feathers.
Or was that Chinese doctor who gave me the special medicine to stop me chasing the seagulls? And I suppose it must have stuck to my tongue and I couldn't get them off. I think he said it was boiled seagull's tail feathers, Doc.
Or your horses and I'll get them off your tongue. I'll scrape them off with this wee wire brush. Hang on.
Oh, that feels tons better, Doc. Oh, yeah, great.
Where now, Mr. Woofy? You're free to go now. Good luck.
Now, as a bystander, I was outside by the exit door when I noticed this chap came out through the door and he gave his hips a little waggle as though he had a tail attached to him. I couldn't see what, of course, it must have been in his mind that he thought he was perhaps a little puppy dog. Perhaps somebody else you know might have an idea or two on this particular subject. So on this note, I will say cheerio for now.